So, hey, for me, something really unique happens on the car ride home when you're with one other person. You have this moment to really reflect on a situation that just happened, whether it's a movie,
Maybe you're coming back from a party,
or an aquarium,
or from the middle of the woods,
the grocery store,
or from a cave. But you have this moment right after you're done doing the thing that you went out to do, and now you're just driving home. But something beyond that happens with me, and I seriously value it so much. I have had the most deep, meaningful conversations I've ever had in this car. There are so many different levels of conversations you can have with someone, and in this car, I have shared every level of that. I feel like the first level of conversation in a car is usually just kind of small talk. You're talking about the things that you're seeing, or maybe the things that you're going to see, or maybe there's a really awesome song on and you want to test out your sweet dance moves in the car, and then maybe it gets a little deeper after that. You're talking about school or work, or maybe some projects that you're doing, or something fun you just learned. And if you're at this point, get excited, because you can not only dive deeper into your brain and deeper into the other person's brain, your dreams and aspirations and maybe even your fears start coming out while you're talking about these things, and now we're in. Because sometimes you'll be all by yourself driving and you'll have all these ideas, but you never actually say them. And I feel like when you're driving with someone and you start saying these things, once they leave your mouth, you interpret them in a totally different way. I genuinely appreciate all of these conversations I've ever had with someone in this car. I've realized that these conversations are so important, because you can have small talk with anyone in this little banter and you can joke around and it's really fun. But once you can find someone to really talk about things with, things that are buried inside your brain that you might have never said out loud, where you're thinking about why you want to wake up in the morning and what you want to do. Everyone talks about their career and money and all of these things, and I can't take it sometimes. I want to think about happiness. I want to think about what is it that excites you to be alive. And these conversations happen in my car, and I am so grateful that I can have them. It's so important to reach past all those surface level conversational topics to get to this. And ask yourself out loud, and ask the person that you're with out loud, and say things. Because once you say them out loud, it hits you in a completely different way. The reason that you're in my car right now is because I want to have this conversation with you. When's the last time you had a conversation with somebody about why you think you exist? Or what else exists in this world that we haven't discovered yet? Or what's the reason you want to be alive until you're 100 years old? I'm really happy to start this conversation here, because there are so many things to think about and talk about that you do not have enough time in your life to think about all of these things. But please start, because it's so motivating. And it can be scary and it could be mysterious, but all of those things are good things, because you're going to talk them out and you're going to figure things out. And even if you can't figure things out, at least you're proposing the question, so now you know how to start. So this video with you and me in my car can be the beginning of something to really start talking about these things that I don't think a lot of people talk about very often. But they're so important. On that note, my camera is about to die, and I need to get back to my apartment so I can immortalize my turtle by filming him with a green screen so I can put him anywhere. I will see you next Tuesday.